Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Avengers issue number 11. So, filler issue, but a good one. Everybody hates Peter Parker. What else is new? And Nadia, however, seems to finally take a bit of a liking, towards Spider-Man for once. And that's a good thing, of course. Now, all this really is Sam trying to pass the leadership role over to Thor because he's not Captain America anymore and all that good stuff. Now, that was cool, that was noble, but I think that he wound up rescinding it because she talked him out of it. That's cool. So he's going to be Falcon and still be the leader. I'm totally good with that. What I would have actually rather him do was try to pass the leadership over to her because he's afraid that she's going to wind up committing suicide. He even mentioned something to that effect. Now, not suicide like, willingly killing herself, but rather turning back into Thor and then back again and all that good stuff so that eventually she would wind up dying as Jane Foster with the cancer. That was mentioned also. So, yeah, I'm digging the idea that he's having this conflict of identity because that is really in line with his personal run of the comic book. So cool stuff. Also, earlier issues that I did not review. I didn't review the end of the Kang Immortus timeline thing, but I actually fell off of this comic at that point. It came back when infamous Iron Man, aka Doctor Doom, showed up. That was awesome. Brought me right back. But Vision is having a bit of a conflict also with himself. He found out that he is all but immortal, which is, wow, that could actually be kind of scary, couldn't it? So he's talking to him. It's like, what do you do, with immortality? Like, to Hercules. He's like, I mean, how do you deal with it, knowing that all your friends can wind up being dead? He's like, you see that girl over there? She's good looking. I'm afraid that if I turn my head away from her, then when I turn back, she's going to be long since dead. Because that's pretty much how it seems when you're an immortal. You don't even think about things like that. So friends and lovers, whatever, like they're gone before you know. And it got pretty philosophically deep. And Hercules isn't known for that, but when he does, it really is always good. You know what I'm saying? Thor can do it drunk or otherwise. I think that Herc usually has to be sober to get the really good ones in, but So really good stuff. I really enjoyed this. Seeing the bonding between Spider-Man and Nadia was great. And for the next 6 issues, 3 issues of Avengers and 3 issues of Champions, there's going to be the little crossover thing. Legacy begins. We're going to switch numbering back to its original essential number system. So Avengers is going to be number 672. Yeah, this looks like it could be good. Seeing this crossover, I am really looking forward to what they're going to pull off. I want to see them battle a little bit, but I mostly want to see them kind of getting along and working together and realizing they're, the good and the bad of both teams, the pros and the cons. Anyway, guys, I'm going to give this comic a B+. This was a good, fun read. A lot of good comics this week, man. Anyway, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.